Marty Pollio will be stepping down as JCPS superintendent next month.
He sat down with WLKY's Carrie Grace for an exclusive interview to talk about the legacy he hopes to be leaving behind.
I recently sat down with Dr. Marty Pollio to talk about his career and legacy at JCPS. He gave me two words: passion and care. He wants to be remembered for his passion for the district and how much he cared about the students of JCPS. 8 years ago, Dr. Marty Pollio applied to be the next superintendent at JCPS, not thinking he would get the job.
I was just leaving a principal role at Doss High School. I did not think I was going to be a candidate for the position. Kind of got asked to apply after there were several others who declined.
Pollio had been in the district for 20 years when he was approached about the superintendent job. He was a teacher and a basketball coach with a heart for students, but he didn't think his experience would take him from the classroom to oversee 97,000 students.
My mom and dad both were teachers in this district. I was 28 years in this district. My daughter went through this district for 13 years. I have nieces in the district. So my sister graduated from JCPS. I would have, but I did not live in Louisville at the time. So I have a lot of roots here.
Before making a decision, Pollio says he always had the students' best interests at heart. That was clear in the way he stood up for diversity initiatives.
You know, I set a goal early on here to reduce the achievement gap between black and white students. We are measured by our success. As one indicator, rightfully so, we should be measured at reducing that achievement gap.
During his tenure, he pushed back against state lawmakers in Frankfort who said diversity initiatives should be taken out of the school district.
But if I'm going to change outcomes for kids, I say this all the time, it's not going to be by magic fairy dust in my desk to say, learn better. I've got to provide the resources necessary. I've got to provide the conditions necessary to take kids who maybe come from poverty and change their lives. And that usually comes through resources, supports, things like that, that maybe kids have not had in the past in their schools.
Now, as Pollio prepares to leave the district, his hope for the future is the next superintendent will acknowledge the progress that has been made and uphold some of the programs that have enhanced student achievement.
Academies of Louisville need to continue and flourish. Of all 502, our scholarship program needs to continue and flourish. Our work around diversity and equity needs to continue and flourish.
Dr. Pollio will start a new role as the president of Ivy Tech Community College on July 1st, which is the same day he officially retires from JCPS. Carrie Grace, WLKY News. Back